Welcome my friends to the channel Story Siddiqui. Please subscribe to the channel. And press like. Once upon a time, there was a small town nestled in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. It was a quaint and peaceful place, where everyone knew each other and crime was virtually non-existent. But one summer, something strange began to happen. People started disappearing. At first, it was just a few, and everyone assumed they had simply moved away without saying goodbye. But as the weeks went by, more and more people vanished without a trace. The townspeople grew uneasy, and rumors began to spread. Some said it was the work of a serial killer, others whispered about ghosts or demonic entities. One night, a group of teenagers decided to investigate. Armed with flashlights and courage, they ventured into the woods outside of town, hoping to find some clues about the missing people. But as they wandered deeper into the darkness, they began to feel an overwhelming sense of dread. The woods were silent, except for the occasional rustling of leaves or snap of a twig underfoot. The teenagers pressed on, determined to solve the mystery. But then they heard something that made their blood run cold. A faint whispering sound, like the distant murmurs of a crowd. As they moved closer, the whispering grew louder and more frenzied. And then, suddenly, they saw it. A flickering light in the distance, like a beacon in the darkness. Without thinking, they started running towards it, desperate to discover what was causing the eerie sound and the disappearance of their fellow townspeople. As they drew closer, they could make out a figure in the glow of the light. It was a woman, dressed in tattered clothes and holding a rusted knife. Her hair was wild and unkempt, and her eyes glowed with a demonic light. The teenagers tried to run, but it was too late. The woman pounced on them, slashing and stabbing with her knife. They screamed and fought, but she was too strong. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, it was over. The woman disappeared into the darkness, leaving behind the broken and bloody bodies of the teenagers. The townspeople never found out what had happened to their missing loved ones, and they soon forgot about the strange whispers in the woods. But every now and then, on quiet nights when the wind whispers through the trees, some say they can still hear the ghostly murmurs of the woman in the woods, and the echoes of her victim's screams. And they know, deep down, that something evil still lurks in the shadows, waiting for its next victim to wander too close.